Hello, welcome to Lavender Town VGC. I'm your host with the Ghost Rye. Let's get right into today's episode. So I think this will probably be the last episode with this Scolipede Mega Banette team for now. We're getting really close to Ultra Sun and Moon. So because of that, I think we're just going to do one more game. I have like a really fun team I want to use tomorrow, right before the game comes out. So let's try and send this team off with style, have a good game. Ooh, what does this team do? This is actually like a very like standard VGC 17 team. He has Arcanine, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Celesteela, Tapu Lele, and Muck. So we've had trouble with Muck in the past just because it's really hard to kill. But I don't know. He might go for a Koko lead maybe. Celesteela is also going to be trouble. So we're going to have to bring Arcanine for this matchup, I think. Which is just tough because, I mean, like, I want to bring Empoleon because he handles the other guy. Actually, should we like do things a little different for this episode just because we haven't done it before and pass our boosts into Empoleon maybe? I think that's what we're going to do. I've never tried this with this team before, but I think that might be the play here. So I'm going to lead with Scolipede. And I do like Mega Banette quite a bit here. And we're going to bring Empoleon and Arcanine in the back. Yeah, I think we're going to leave Dragonite at home. I just think that like Empoleon hits most of this team for super effective. I want the Arcanine so I can deal with the Celesteela. And yeah, I think that's how we're going to play this one. This is, again, this is a pretty like cool matchup. Because we've been playing a lot of like really offbeat teams, so this will be one of the first teams we play that is more standard. We can kind of like know what we're getting ourselves into. I mean, if it's anything like what I'm used to, that'll be a ground DMZ Garchomp. So I guess maybe it might have been good to bring the Dragonite, but I think we'll be all right here. Let's get right into today's battle. We're going against Trainer Mark. Let's see what he leads with. Tapu Koko, Celesteela. Okay, how do we want to play this one? Scolipede, again, is not in a terrible spot here. After one turn of Protect, I'll be faster than the Tapu Koko. Life Orb Koko, Leftover Celesteela. Pretty standard. Nothing too crazy here. So I will Protect this turn. And with Mega Banette, I'm going to click Mega Evolve and lock in. We're not doing what we did last episode and fucking that up again. And I don't know. I mean, it might be good just to Will-O-Wisp a Celesteela. Just so in case he's got heavy slams, I'm not really doing too much. But I do have Gunk Shot also, which is kind of like the cooler play to make on this one. This Celesteela is going to be so annoying. So maybe getting a burn on it might be good right off the bat. Let's see what our opponent does here. He might try and Volt Switch the Koko out. He might just go right for the Scolipede. Let's see how he wants to play this one. Gonna get our Protect off. We do Will-O-Wisp a Celesteela. See if maybe he goes for a Leech Seed into somebody. Maybe a Heavy Slam. He does Volt Switch out. Okay. Kind of saw that one coming, but that is fine. If we can get Scolipede out of here without taking too much damage, I mean, that'd be great. We'll have a way to deal with Koko in the end game. Let's see what he wants to bring in. I feel like the Garchomp's probably coming in. Yeah. Makes sense. Got a Shiny Chomp. And Leech Seed into Celesteela. Or into Mega Banette. Okay. So my fear is he goes for a ground DMZ into the Scolipede, which would not be ideal. So I think what we're going to do is, I would love to get a Swords Dance up, but I just don't see it really happening. So I'm going to Baton Pass, and I'm going to burn that. See, I want to go for the burn on Garchomp, and I think that's just what I'm going to do. It'd be great to do a tricky Destiny Bond play with that Celesteela, but he might just Protect anyway, so let's play a little safer. Because we can burn this team and like cut those attacks down, then Empoleon is going to be really good. I'm not sure how fast the +1 Empoleon's going to be honest with you. Again, I've never passed the boost into Empoleon before. But if anything, he should be able to take anything this Garchomp's going to throw at him. He might just go for an Earthquake. Rock Slide. Alright. We take those. Oh, Banette, that was perfect. That was pretty great, actually. Okay. So, the burn's kind of helping that against the Celesteela, but I think it's still being pretty annoying. Ugh. It would have been great if we could have used the Banette to set up a Destiny Bond. But that's fine, because we can get the Arcanine in for free. Let's do that. This is like a fun game, actually. I wanted to like bring this team up against some more like kind of standard teams, just to see how it would do. Because this is something like I came up with a friend together, and we kind of just like tested ideas back and forth to see what this would work. Let's see how this one goes. All right, so we're gonna Ice Beam that Garchomp. We might be faster than him. I don't know. Again, I've never passed the boost like this. And because we're in electric terrain, I'm going to Wild Charge that Celesteela. He might switch out, but electric terrain is going to hurt anything coming in. So, might as well try. At least go for it. It is good that I mean, Mega Banette went down, which does kind of suck because I would have liked to get a Destiny Bond situation going, but he got those burns off, and he burned who we needed to burn. Celesteela protects. So he's going to see we have the Wild Charge, but that's fine. Oh, we weren't fast enough. Oh, that's so frustrating. I guess we probably needed 2 turns of speed boost with Scolipede. But again, he's burned. So who knows? I don't even know how much he's going to do. We're for the Arcanine. That sucks because that was our way of dealing with the Celesteela. This isn't a very bulky Arcanine. Oh my god, we're living. That burn really came in clutch. Okay. Let me take out that Garchomp. I mean, they should take out the Garchomp. I'm not super specially invested, but it's a Garchomp. And Ice Beam's going to do the trick most of the time. Okay. So, we also have the Berry on Arcanine. So, hopefully we can get some health back later on. I think we might see Coco come in. Maybe. He might bring his own Arcanine in. I'm not totally sure who he's going to have in the back besides Coco. So we'll see. Tapu Fini. Okay. We can deal with this. This is alright. We still have Flare Blitz on Arcanine. He's probably going to go for... So if he switches the Celesteela out into Tapu Koko, Flare Blitz is going to do a ton of damage. So that's great. Empoleon... I guess we're going to go for a Flash Cannon on the Fini. And we will Flare Blitz the Celesteela. Good thing, too, is we still have Scolipede in the back. So he's going to be able to handle the 2 fairies. We just have to get rid of the Celesteela. Celesteela is the real threat. Now, I have a lot of attack investment on this Arcanine, so this should do pretty good damage. Oh, beautiful. Just enough to get our berry. Awesome. I mean, we might still die to this Fini right now if he goes for a Muddy Water. Or a Scald if he has it. Muddy Water. Would have been nice to get into Void there, but it's fine. I mean, we put the Celesteela in range, and that thing was the more important thing to do. Alright, so we lose Arcanine. Gonna get a little Flash Cannon going. Man, Empoleon is so slow. Oh, clutch. That is fantastic. Alright. I mean, Celesteela is getting quite a bit of health back. But we should still be alright, I think. I don't know. This is going to be tricky. It's a Celesteela endgame I'm worried about. That's like never a game you really want to be playing. It's tough to tell, based on that damage, what we're looking at for the Fini. What do I want to do here? I like to go right for that Celesteela. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to go for the Celesteela. And I think we might just want to protect. Thing is, Poisonium Z should kill the Finny at this range. So maybe we'll just go for that. I mean, what's really stopping me? I think we're just going to go for it. I don't think we even need the Swords Dance at this range to kill that Finny. He does protect. Oh, the Celesteela protects. Let's see what he wants to do. Yeah, this is great for Scolipede because, I mean, this is my Scolipede, in general, Scolipede's very fast. So I had a good feeling I was going to outspeed that Finny unless it had a lot of speed investment. So we're going to go Acid Downpour off into the Tapu Fini. This is max attack Adamant, so I do not think this thing's living. Beautiful. Okay. We're looking good. It's just that Celesteela. It really just comes down to how much damage that thing is, or how much health that thing's going to be able to get back. We have to keep that Empoleon healthy. It's really, really important. It's going to be tricky. I'm happy we have that burn because it's mitigating that a little bit. Alright. So he's only going to have Coco in the back. And I want to say one Poison Jab should be enough to kill that Coco, honestly. It's Life Orb Coco. They usually don't run any HP investment. I mean, he probably has like 4 EVs in HP. So we're going to go for a Scald again. And we're just going to go for the Poison Jab. Yeah, unless this Coco has a ton of bulk, I don't know if he'll be able to take this. Let's see how much damage we do here. If we lose Empoleon, we're done. Oof, yes. We get the kill. That was really clutch. Let's see if Empoleon can finish this off with a Scald. Oh, so close. This is so frustrating. I hate these endgames against Celesteela. Because I don't have any way to hit the Celesteela with Scolipede. So we're going to have to like hope for a crit. This is just very frustrating. Because he's just going to protect this turn. We basically have 1 or 2 turns to crit with Empoleon. This is one thing I will not miss in VGC 18, is these long drawn out games against Celesteela, just because we're going to have a lot more ways to hit these things. I mean, I really don't have much I can do here. Yeah. I mean, it's just tough with Scolipede. Because of the way this set is built, I really don't have any other options when it comes to attack moves. It's just the Poison Jab. It's the only thing I can really fit on it. So, yeah, we'll see. This is going to be not a very exciting way to end this this game. It's like, look how much health that's taken. I think we got the burn. I mean, ugh. He's almost back to fucking full. I don't even get what honestly, like, I get why people use Celesteela, but like, it isn't fun. Like, I've never had fun playing with Celesteela. Unless you do like put a Z move on or something crazy. It's just so boring. All right, Empoleon, my boy. Let's see if you can get a crit. Because otherwise, we're gonna lose to this thing, which is super lame. VGC 17. Watching a Celesteela slowly steal all your health. Well, you can't really do anything. It sucks too, because Arcanine was like so close to killing this thing with that Flare Blitz. Yeah, not enough. Needs to go for the Heavy Slam. Empoleon takes the hit, but I'm going to die to Leech Seed. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's my own fault. I'm not going to blame my opponent for playing this, like, stall kind of tactic, because he's playing to his out. But I just don't like this style of play at all. It's my own fault. I should have taken care of the Celesteela earlier, but... I mean, yeah. Not super fun. What do you do against Celesteela? You just kind of deal with this, I guess. Ugh. Alright, I don't want to drag this out any longer. I'd like to get into a fun battle, so we're just going to we're going to quit now, and we'll try and find a new battle. That sucks. I feel like we played really great this game. We, like, you know, we did everything pretty much right. It's just dealing with the Celesteela in the end game is not what you want. Alright, so let's try and find another battle. I don't want this to be a sad, boring episode. We'll get into some fun ones, hopefully. See if we can find a fun team on here. It's going to be interesting to see how Celesteela will fit in the new metagame, just because I feel like it's going to have a lot more threats. There's a lot more strong fire types that are going to be in the game now, and I think that's why Celesteela was able to be such a staple on all these teams. But, I mean, it'll be nice. Oh, what is this? Is this, I believe this is the team that played in Worlds this year. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, so this is the Worlds team. I actually kind of know what this team does. That's going to be Z Nature Power, Whimsicott, Krookodile, Tapu Fini, Celesteela, Marowak, and Tapu Koko. So I think the thing is he's going to have Tailwind pressure right off the bat, which isn't really ideal. So I'm going to bring Scolipede. I don't want to lead with. Hitmontop isn't really great in this one. I think we are going to see a Whimsicott lead. I kind of like Banette still. I think that's still going to be the way we go with this one. And not like the best really matchup for Dragonite. I think we're going to go with what we went with last time. I think like that's still like a workable way to do this. The thing we learned from last game was that we need to get like a lot of speed boosts for that to work for Empoleon. Or we can try passing into Arcanine too. That's another option. That'll let us outspeed the Tapu Koko, you know. But let's see. The problem too is he's gonna have Tailwind in this game, I'm imagining. So we're gonna have to try and deal with that. And his Prankster user is gonna be faster. But he just goes with Tapu Koko Marowak. Interesting. Life Orb Koko. Thick Club Marowak, obviously. Alright, so we will protect on this turn. And we're going to Mega Evolve. So I think we might see a Shadow Bone into Banette. And I don't think it's really worth going for the Gunk Shot. So I'm going to Mega Evolve in Destiny Bond. Maybe we can get lucky and like take this Marowak out right away. Because we don't really have the best matchup against Marowak. I mean, I guess Empoleon handles him pretty well, but I think for just to kind of get a feel for how this guy's playing, if he wants to go really aggressive right off the bat. I want to see what he does with that Koko. I think that's kind of the real. This just goes for a discharge. Marowak absorbs that, obviously. I don't know how much he's going to do in electric terrain. That should do a pretty hefty amount, actually. And he tries to go for the Flare Blitz. Alright. Okay. So, let's... See, my problem is he might protect the Koko on this turn. But I guess chip into the Koko is still going to be kind of worth it. Ooh, yeah. I think that's the play. So we're gonna disable the Marowak and try and see if we can get our Z move off. All right, so he doesn't protect either. That's great. All right, so we will take this Coco out, which is good because that's gonna help Empoleon in the back against the rest of this guy's team. I also just love this Z move. It's weird because like I don't think a lot of Pokemon ran Acid Downpour in VGC 17. I think you saw it a little bit on like I saw like some Neolegos used to carry it, but not really. So I mean, I think there's gonna be a lot more strong poison types in VGC 18. So it'll be fun to see who ends up using that Z move. And we just flat out disable his Flare Blitz. So he went for it again. Bring in the Krook. Ooh, Shiny Krookodile. I also have a Shiny Krookodile. I'm a big fan because of the Intimidate. Alright. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a Swords Dance on this one. Because I think what he's going to do, he might protect Earthquake or protect Groundium Z. So I'm going to Will-O-Wisp that Krookodile. Oh, I forgot he's Dark type. I cannot believe I did that again. It's so I don't really use prankster Pokemon very often, so I keep forgetting that's a thing. We could have gone for a Destiny Bond there, but it might not have been totally necessary. He just goes for a Shadow Bone. I have a pretty decent bulk investment. Yeah, I can take that. That was a crit too. All right. Who do I want to boost into? Is the real question. We have +2 to speed. That'll let Empoleon outspeed the Marowak, but probably not the Krookodile. Okay. Think. How do I want to do this? I'm going to bring in... I think I will bring an Arcanine into this slot. And I'm going to Baton Pass into the Empoleon. Because this gets our Intimidates off. The important thing is that Empoleon's going to be able to outspeed the Marowak. And he should be able to KO the Scald. So we're going to Baton Pass out. And I think I'll just go for a Flare Blitz into the Krookodile. Yeah, let's try that. Opponent's taking a minute to think. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, he doesn't know I have Baton Pass either. I think Empoleon can do pretty well against this guy's team. We haven't seen that third Pokemon in the back yet, though. Marowak protects. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to see an Earthquake here. If I had to guess. Protect Earthquake, that's like a pretty good play on his end. Empoleon's bulky enough he can take it. If we're really lucky, we get a burn right here. That does good damage. Groundium Z. Into the Arcanine, probably. So we'll lose the Arcanine here. But we put Empoleon in a pretty good position. Yeah, Groundium Z was like pretty popular on Krookodile. Just in general. I also like Choice Scarf Krookodile. That's another good set to run on him. Alright. We're kind of up against it, but I think we still have a decent chance here. Okay. How do I want to play this? I have +2 to speed. Do I think I'm going to outspeed that Krookodile? This is a real question. I mean, with the boosts, I might be able to kill him with an Aqua Jet. And I think I'll just protect on this turn. I'm banking on that Krookodile not having enough investment to take an Aqua Jet. Withdraws the Marowak. Brings in Finny. We can deal with Finny. Krookodile just protects. Alright. The good thing here is that we're going to be able to get a Poison Jab into that Finny. Hopefully. Alright. He might switch the Krookodile out. So I'm going to Scald that slot. I know it's like a little bit riskier, but I think that's going to be the play here. And I will Poison Jab the Finny. Wow. Empoleon is faster. Awesome. That was tricky. Empoleon's just so slow. I think his base speed is like 60, and I run a Quiet Nature on mine just because it's a mixed set. So, what do we got here? Muddy Water. So we'll lose Scolipede here. But I think Empoleon can clean this out. Because we outspeed both of these Pokemon. I'm going to ignore the Finny for now. I think. With the boost, I wonder how much Aqua Jet would do to that Marowak. I feel like it's kind of obvious to go for the Finny on this turn. He might protect. I wish I had Surf. That'd be great right now. I don't want to do this. It's really like up to who do I think he's going to protect on this one. I'm going to go for that Finny. I have a feeling he's protect the Marowak. Doesn't protect either. I was not expecting that. Alright, so we get rid of the Finny. Let's see Brick Break Marowak. Oh no, that's a 2-hit KO. That's not great. That puts me in a really rough spot. I do not know which move to go for here. Marowak's pretty bulky. I think I'm going to go for Aqua Jet. Just because most Marowaks run a lot of special investment. And I do have the boost. So let's just go for it. Come on, Empoleon. You could do it, man. I believe in you. It all comes down to this turn. Can a +2 Empoleon's Aqua Jet kill Marowak? Oh, dude, just lock in. We both know what's going to happen here. I can't even deal with this tension. Come on, man. We're a +2. We can do this. Oh, we do nothing. We went for Flare Blitz. Why Flare Blitz? Oh, God. Oh, that was so devastating. Ugh. Empoleon, you suck. Oh, man, I should have just gone for the Scald. Not that it would have fucking mattered. Alright, I think it's officially time we retire this team. That was awful. Both of those games came right down to the wire, and both of those games, Empoleon couldn't close it out. Ugh. Alright, guys. Next episode will be our last episode for this week on this bullshit format. We're going to use a really fun pledge team on the next episode. I figure because like the new game's coming out, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Let's use all the starters. So we're gonna have a Decidueye, Primarina, and Cineroar team. I'm sorry you sat through both these battles and I lost both of them. I really tried, guys. This team just has a lot of flaws, and it's definitely still a work in progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit subscribe. I know there's really not a lot of incentive here because you've just been watching me get my ass kicked with this bullshit team. But I will check you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.